trying to get in the mix with Joe Breezy, and today we are kicking things off with giving back.
Yes, there are several feel-good events happening around Nashville, right, Joe?
There is. Neighbors helping neighbors, right? That's what we do here in the volunteer state. And of course, as you know, our neighbors in Texas are in desperate need from the catastrophic flooding that just took place a few weeks ago. So this Saturday from 4 to 7 o'clock, or excuse me, from 4 to 7:30, our friends at JBJ's Nashville are hosting Together for Texas, a benefit concert to help those affected. Now, it's going to be heartfelt. It's going to be a great evening of live music, community, and camaraderie, excuse me. Some great Nashville artists are performing, including Julia Cole, Willie Morrison, Brentley Gore, and more. Tickets are just $25, but 100% of the proceeds go directly to the recovery work on the ground. So, and it's an all-ages event. They're going to have food, too. You can get your tickets online. Just go to jbjsnash.com and click on events. I was curious, with both of your reporting backgrounds, what's it, you've experienced tragedies like this, unfortunately, and what's it like on the ground level, and what would you say to people at home to get them to encourage for something like this, to donate?
Well, one thing I learned very early on, and this is not my saying, but I've stolen it a billion times, is through tragedy comes triumph, right?
Yeah.
And I really did see that firsthand on the ground so many times, especially, you know, we were there in Music City during 2010, and you really see the community come together. It's so healing.
Yeah.
And to see these artists use their platform as well, it's just, music is healing, right?
Truly.
And we could all use it. So,
So true.
I mean, the best advice I guess I could say is you just never know when it could happen to you, and you could be in those shoes.
There you go.
Totally,
There you
because
go.
you got to think about the most basic things, right? When you're walking through maybe a camp or something of people healing after a tragedy, you don't see clean running water. Some people don't have shoes. They don't have clothes. They don't have anything. So if you just break it down to the basic things that we a lot of times forget about, then it's easy to say, okay, I can give back.
There you go. Well said. Great job. That was awesome. And because, just like you said, Stephanie, music definitely does heal. So let's keep the helping hands and the healing moving forward and jump right into tomorrow night, because there's another benefit concert. This one for Kenny Campbell Foundation. So this is presented by Craig Campbell, who was on the show just a few weeks ago, and Bradley Gaskin. So Michael Ray is performing, so is Tyler Parr. Brian White, Farr, and Haley Benedict. Now, this foundation helps research hospitals and preventative measures, basically, for colon cancer, which is an extremely difficult cancer to treat. So the show starts at 7 o'clock. You can hit up the Ryman's website and box office to be there and show support. Isn't it cool that we live in a city where there's just so many artists that choose to do this, and that can do, you know what I mean, that can make a difference with their platforms, like you said?
Yeah,
like, it really is
Anna
remarkable.
Lead it was on. She said
Yeah.
everyone just came to the call because they are all looking for that to give back.
Yeah, it is neat. It is neat. Moving along, Morgan Wallen. Did you guys hear about this? So Morgan Wallen coming to the small screen? Yes, no, maybe so. Well, here's the thing. Morgan Wallen did sign a $13.5 million deal with Netflix. At least so far, that's what the rumors are saying. Now, this is supposed to be a 7-part deal or a concert film based on his one night at a time tour, according to All Country News. Now, the fan speculation is just there, just from people talking about it. So, although he has not confirmed this yet, he has been open about more reflection about his life and fatherhood and his mistakes, which is definitely adding to the chatter. So, I can totally see this happening. I just think they're working out the fine print.
Yeah,
that's what I
see
think.
that.
So I was curious, if Local On 2 had, and you guys, let's just say we're in charge of it, of a 7-part, let's just say a docu-series on Netflix, what would you call it? A Netflix docu-series on Local On 2.
Well, it wouldn't be part of the train wreck series. That's for sure.
Dang it. I was hoping you were going to go there. That was good.
Great. I just remember when I started here with you, they were like the blonde leading the blonde.
Yeah.
That's funny, too.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
I like that.
What do you think?
I would say organized chaos.
Ah, that's
Very
good.
Right? Kind of a little oxymoron thing, and because it is chaos, but it's organized.
I still like
For the most part.
Too after dark angle.
Yes.
Too.
Podcast coming.
Be coming.
That's coming. That's coming. Good deal. So last night, Coldplay absolutely just took over Nissan
bet.
Stadium.
Look
What
at
a
that.
show it was. I was fortunate enough to check it out with my wife, Danielle, and it was literally one of the best shows I've ever seen in my entire life. So, and of course, there were plenty of cheating scandal jokes and reenactments of the famous fling that took place last week and totally went viral. So here's the thing, a little update on that. So the original fan who posted the video of them on the Jumbotron, her name is Grace Grace Springer. She said she has not monetized from the video at all yet. She has not made money. However, it's still gaining traction and it's still increasing. So we shall see. However, we do like to watch these train wrecks happen. You want to know why? Because psychiatrists say that it's actually a word called Schadenfreude, which is a German word, but there's not a direct English translation. But we basically like to watch other people make mistakes and we find joy in it because it makes ourselves feel better about it.
Disagree completely. All right, Joe Breezy.
Just saying.
We'll come
Thank
back.
you.
We'll be right back. Thank you.